Okay. Go in. That's the old one.
That's the old one.
Hold on, y'all. We making sure the sound is right.
Oh, here you go. I have to click on it.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait. Was I streaming on? Okay, let me try it now. Okay. I'm back on Twitch. It's an ad. It's going to pop up. Anyway, I think I figured out what was wrong with the mic. I had it on double. Okay, go to the chat.
I don't see nothing yet. Ain't nobody.
Okay. Shot. Can you hear us? What'd he say?
Hold on.
Technical difficulties, y'all. We gonna get it straight. Bear with us. But we're about to react to Ddg'S violating Reggie. I really hope that this is like his last response. Just because I just don't like it. I just don't like what they're doing. To me, it's not a representation of what we need as leaders in the influencer world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not cool, y'all. If YB can calm down, he can calm his ass down. No echo? Okay, good deal. Yes. Okay, I fixed it. Thank you guys for telling us that there was an echo. It is no longer an echo. All right, so I already told them what we're about to react to. It's like a 50 something minute video, so we're not gonna watch the whole thing. Just letting y'all know, we just gonna kind of like get to the point. So let's just get into it. But make sure y'all are like, sharing, and subscribing.
That's very important.
Tap that notification bell, send everybody out. Wait,
tell me the next up, we the best
and that's on Andy.
And no big
and also on Twitch, make sure you sub up, y'all. I'm gonna get a soundboard. Man, this finna be lit. We finna be like some real Twitch streamers.
Hey, we ready. Hey,
we graduated, y'all.
Hey, we ready. Hey,
it's up. All right.
What's the deal? What's up, y'all? Y'all can see me? I ain't gonna get right into it. Day 3 in Italia, having a great time. And for people that's worried about the title, I have lost all respect for that little boy. I have no respect. I'm ready to go as low as possible.
For what?
You go low. You bring my family into it, I bring your family into it. That's just how.
But you started it,
the one that
right?
Started it, though, so.
And just being real, your family got in it, which was Dub. Your family inserted himself, so it's not like he went reaching for family. Dub inserted himself into the beef.
See, right?
Which he always does. He's a good big brother. At the end of the day, I want my big brother to ride for me too.
Not if you starting a problem.
Right. Understood.
That's not how I was raised.
You're right. You're right. But I do like the way. I don't know. I like the way Dub rides for his siblings, but you can't do that.
As the big brother, you should. I'm the oldest of 5 kids, bro.
Right?
So if my sisters or my brother, you know what I'm saying,
is doing wrong,
I'm gonna check that at the front door. You hear?
Right?
Because not everybody was raised right. You hear me? And not everybody not trying to hear what you got to say or apologize. It's too late. You did this, so okay. You said my brother did what? Or my sister did what? Okay, that's fine. You said your sister. Okay, let them line it up. If that's the case, y'all about to line it up and squash it after that.
And if you can't do that, then I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Yeah.
I go. It's fair game at this point. And y'all know I
like
don't never be trying to take shit this far. But he leave me no choice. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm not gonna specifically speak on nothing because I just don't want to have anything correlating. This is all the skit, by the way. It's all fake drama, just for the benefit of views and making money. But this was the bad time to say what he said because I'm doing what you know, his dad never did for him. And he said something. He was like, "Where your?"
Let me say something before he get into it. I do think that in the beginning, DDG may have just said something because he saw how, you know how he just kind of inserted his beef. He inserted himself in people's beef.
Yeah.
Because I think he got into the Chris Sales situation.
Yeah.
Like he just puts himself in people's drama. He does that.
That sounds like some female stuff though. Like,
right, but he was the person that taught beef at Streamer University.
That's still.
So my thing is, I feel like when he initially said something, it probably was something to keep it light. Yeah. But with Reggie being the serious nigga that he is,
you can't play with everybody.
Right. So he took it there. Now, do I feel like Reggie should have took it there? No, I don't. I feel like I would have just peeked it and been like, oh, all right, you know, that's how you feel. Okay, bet. Or I would have called DDG. I seen you speak on such and such. You wanna do like some content on it? I would have did it like that. I wouldn't really gotten my feelings about it. But at the end of the day, my boy just lost his grandma, his uncle, his dad, and a friend that he, you know, somebody. He said the girl, he never knew this girl.
Yeah.
This was a random girl from his DMs that he just picked, and then he decided to date because she looked good.
Well, you can't play with everybody.
Right. So mentally, he gone. You know what I'm saying? Like
such and such an ad. And I'm like, damn, that's a good ass question. I wish I could ask your daddy the same.
He knew where his son was, though.
I really wish I could ask him the same.
He know where his son is. At the end of the day, you are a dad and he was a dad. He may not have been the best dad. And to Hallie, you're not the best dad.
I'm not about to look.
But does that make you less of a person? No.
If I know that I'm
somebody's opinion
fighting, I'm battling trying to get my son back.
Right.
You hear me? I'm not about to even start no type of beef. I'm about to walk a straight line. You hear me? Trying to get. You hear me? You giving these people more ammo to be like, oh yeah, you definitely don't deserve Halo. You hear me? Look what you're doing on the internet.
And they can know that it's bullshit. Because I feel like Hallie does know that it's bullshit. She knows that it's content. But she's going to play into it because she, you know, that's just what she's doing. But you're right. I wouldn't do it.
I don't understand how. This is what really bothers me about that little boy, right? I'm not even going to mention him no more. I'm not even going to say his name. What really bothers me about him is that I didn't even know this, and I'm telling you, I don't do no research on this. I only know this because my brother put me on to him. But I'm telling y'all, I didn't know he made a career off of dissing his daddy. Is that what it is, y'all? I didn't
know. The very first video I saw him go viral for was that. You can't hear. Nobody's sitting here. Not you.
Yeah.
You have you seen the skit
yet?
I've
never seen it.
I gotta pull it up for you.
But it's like comedians do that. Nobody is safe when you're a comedian. Your auntie, your granny that got one leg and one eye, that y'all call her eye hop, she gonna get it too. Like people cracking jokes. So I mean, he can do that. That's what comedians do. Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy. Richard Pryor, all of them, bro. Like, I don't think people really understand what comedians do and who they truly are. You can't be sensitive, bro.
Right.
Dealing with a comedian, dog.
Because they gonna go low and low and lower.
Like, come on, man.
You know he made a career off of dissing his daddy. Then I seen a clip where he said he ain't going to his daddy's funeral. You're a terrible person, Reggie. Matter of fact, I am going to mention your name. You're a terrible person. That man birthed you. That man came to your graduation. That man came to support you. That man wanted to be in your life. Your mom.
Let me say this, dog, because when I went to my little brother's funeral, that took the life out of me, dog. My little brother, he was the youngest sibling at 21. That took the life out of me. And I haven't even went to even visit him at his grave, and I can't.
Yes, you have.
No, I'm talking about the last. I went like one time.
Yeah.
But I'm saying after that, I just can't go. I don't want to go. You hear me? I don't want to look at him like that. I don't want to keep remembering him like that. You hear me? It's already Christmas Eve. he got his life taken. You hear me? And then find out to Christmas morning at 6 in the morning while you got presents wrapped for your little brother, and he ain't gonna never get to open these presents or none of that. So I don't even like Christmas Eve or Christmas. I don't like none of that. You hear me? So what he's saying right now is crazy.
It don't make you a bad person.
It's called protecting your peace. You
and
hear
at
me?
the end of the day, I mean, I know Darion, he was the one he was closer to, but it gives that you wasn't super close with Darion. Because for you to not understand that not everybody can make it through that. Yeah. Have you ever heard or seen of people dying of a broken heart after a funeral or at a funeral, going to a funeral and passing the fuck out? Yeah. Because it's just overwhelming mentally, and then that mental anguish turns into physical distress. Have you ever heard of that? Like, I feel like this can't be no skit. It can't be no skit. You're saying it's a skit now to protect yourself from your court case.
From the custody battle. Yeah. Right. So, I mean, come on, bro.
Now, that other shit, when y'all was in Houston and DreamCon, that was a skit. Because I don't see nobody letting Dub slam them like that.
We knew that was a skit, bro.
We knew that. But this is not a skit, bro.
You need to have a conversation. I think that's what you need to do. You need to have a conversation with your mom and ask your mom why. You need to ask your mom why your dad wasn't in your life. Was it because he didn't want to be, or is it because he couldn't?
He was in the streets.
He said he was in the streets. He said his dad was not a goofy nigga, and he was just in the streets. He said he don't have nothing bad to say about his daddy. Like, he said his daddy was trying and all of that. You hear me? Like,
and he was in the streets.
Yeah, people. Man, it's crazy. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Everybody be thinking that they just know your life or how situations go about. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, DDG, he ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying nothing wrong about did he have a choice to be in your life, or did he want to be in your life on his own, or
it's wrong?
You hear me? At the end of the day, it's like,
wrong. He is saying something wrong. That's not his business.
No, I'm
it ain't his business.
Yeah, for sure.
And obviously, Reggie has an understanding of the situation because he laughed and he jokes about it.
Yeah.
Like you said, he made a career out of it, even though that's not how a lot of people know him. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, it's how we know him. I knew of Reggie before I knew of a DDG or a Dub. I seen Reggie before I seen Dub.
I ain't know nothing. I knew about the Power Rangers and all stuff like that.
He was broke though, so maybe that might have been the situation. I'm not sure what's going on, but.
And the broke jokes is so stupid.
It's corny though.
It's so stupid.
Like it's corny.
Because not everybody is gonna live your lifestyle. Not everybody is willing to do what you're doing and put their whole life and be humiliated and be embarrassed. It's some people who really respect privacy.
How
and don't want to be influencers.
How do you have more money than certain people and you still pocket watching others? Calling them broke. To me, like, why does it matter, bro?
You're broke because you don't have
this or that.
But
just it's a difference between you doing what you
die. Where does all that shit go?
It's still gonna be
your
on
family.
This earth.
Your family gonna get the fighting over your belongings. People gonna steal shit. People gonna sell shit. People gonna throw shit away. People gonna give away shit. None of that is gonna matter. Your monetary value has nothing to do with anything once you are gone from this earth. So the broke shit is just a cop out.
We live in an artificial world.
Like,
you dead ass wrong for saying you ain't going to your daddy's funeral, bro.
Why don't you go?
You dead wrong.
Why don't you pay for the funeral since you're so rich? You have so much more money. Why don't let's do a nice thing. Let's do a good thing. Hey Reggie, you know what? I fuck with you. Let me donate to the funeral costs.
We ain't even.
You don't give a damn about nobody. You don't. You speaking on some shit you not even gonna. Can you fix it? You can't fix it.
Let me tell you something.
Because you're not going to.
I haven't even came across DDG ever doing no charity event or none of that. You hear me? So all of these YouTubers that y'all be looking up to, mostly the big ones, a lot of them don't even be doing stuff like that, bro.
I've seen him. I think I've seen him. It was a kid or somebody he bought like a PlayStation or something for.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a charity event.
I haven't really seen that. I'm not saying he hasn't, but I haven't necessarily.
But I'm saying
I don't watch him like that.
Me neither though. I don't watch him. I'm just saying though, like a lot. You see more like athletes do stuff like that, charity events type stuff like that for the youth.
Now, Funny Mike will give away some shit. I seen him. I can't say he ain't done it. He has done for the community, especially here in Houston. He has done events for the kids, lock-ins, all time. I have seen him do some stuff. Now, I can't say that, but
I ain't gonna lie, that's up. That man loves you.
I hope he don't spend a whole hour talking.
That's wrong. But I really don't even want to get on here and like exert this. It really rubbed me the wrong way as a kid that's being a father that's doing what he's supposed to do, and seeing that Reggie dad was doing the same thing, and his son, his hard-headed, dusty stud son, wanted to make a career off dissing him.
You don't know what his daddy did?
Then you get on live in front of tens of thousands of people and say, I'm not going to his funeral. Like, why is that the internet's bit? Why do I know this, Reggie? Why do I know this? I should not know this. This is all, by the way. Why do I know this?
Let me say this because I was looking at the chat, and I'm gonna say this. One thing I do understand, y'all would deride anybody that got money, and they can be the lamest nigga. You hear me? All of this one-sided stuff, I'm gonna always keep it solid, bro. I don't need friends. I don't care about none of that. I don't care who like me or none of that. We don't care about none of that. So at the end of the day, he keep bringing money in the situation. This one thing I know about the few times I have watched DDG, it's always money. Everybody say money, money, money. At the end of the day, you can have. I wouldn't care who you is. I would still think you a hoe ass nigga just because you got money. Because look how you move. I'd rather be around niggas who really came from the bottom, like me, who got it out the mud, who mama wasn't there, or their parents didn't really care. They just pushed them off the side, and they had to figure it out on their own. You hear me? So people like Reggie, I like who Reggie is. I'm not saying I dislike DDG, but
this is a skit.
It's goofy.
He said it's a skit. So the character you're playing in the skit is a whole ass nigga, DDG.
Goofy.
The person you're playing in this skit is a whole ass nigga, DDG. A sensitive, whole ass, lame ass nigga trying to wannabe bully on the internet. That claim they got all this money and all the. Why do you have time to do what you're doing right now? You should be focused on the music, right? Mm-hmm. Because we're trying to get the music career off to pop as much as it is on streaming, right? But you know that streaming pays more. YouTubers make more. You're more promised to make what you're making right now because you have control over it. Nobody's signed to you. You're not signed to anybody. You are your own boss, and you don't have to pay nobody. But your editors, if you pay an editor or your camera person, you ain't got to pay nobody or whoever you collab with or invite on your stream. Versus music, you got to get a deal. You got to be under a label. You got to be told when to drop an album, told when to drop a project, told that this ain't good enough for the album, this don't make the cut, whoop-de-whoop. You got to be told. So at the end of the day, you know and we know why you continue to stream even though you fuck with the music. Mm-hmm. We know why. Because you have more control and more success over here, and that's great. But don't get mad when people don't take that part of you seriously because you prioritize one over the other.
Real talk.
We shouldn't even see you do this right now. You should be in the studio somewhere, or this should be a music video opportunity.
He just dropped the album, so why he not focused? Why he not putting in his energy to
promoting the music?
And why is he even making videos like this if he cares so much about his son? You hear me?
Right.
When the judge and all of that can use that against him, it ain't making sense. So at the end of the day, it's still goofy though. For some money, when you trying to get custody of your son and not have to live like you know what I'm saying?
And I hate that for him too. I want Halo to be able to be with his people, bruh.
Beef him
I want him to have. You got a daddy DDG is a dad that wants to be there. That's what he portrays on the internet. Unless that's a skit too. But DDG is a dad that wants to be there. So I would want him to be there. I don't see him doing anything harmful to Halo. He loves that baby. The family loves that baby. The baby loves the family. So don't hurt yourself by doing this. Like, this is not a good look.
Information. I never wanted to know this. You're a terrible person. Your jokes are not funny. They're disgusting. Seriously. And that's the real reason you smoke weed every day. Because you hide from your emotions. You need to stop masking your emotions. You need to face your fears, bro. You need to go to that funeral. You need to go see your father. That's what you need to do. And I see you projecting onto me. And I knew you couldn't wait to say what you said. I know you was waiting on a moment where you could say that. And I'm like, damn, let me dig a little deeper. That's why I ain't on the laptop, because I'm like, I don't even want to even pull no screens up of you or none of that, bro. Reggie, I want you to crash about me, bro. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, yesterday when I was talking to Sing.
Why, look, me personally, why would Reggie crash about you, bro?
About you.
You hear me? About you. That's what I'm saying, though. It don't even make sense. Look, the fact that Reggie is nonchalant about it with the disrespecting his dad and all type of stuff, bro. At the end of the day, we cannot tell nobody how to feel, bro. If somebody feel a certain type of way, they obligated to feel that type of way. You like we all do. We all have opinions, bro.
No, he's saying he want him to crash about him.
But I'm saying, why would he do that though?
Right.
He don't. That doesn't like you not bothering him. Like I mean,
Reggie.
He just
Reggie crazy as fuck. That boy don't give a damn.
The fact that he just nonchalant about it should tell you a lot about Reggie.
That is how he was raised to be.
See, you want?
I know some people that's really like that and really don't give a damn about nothing nobody say and will go with you, go tit for tat with you forever.
The new generation, y'all are so emotional, bro. People be knowing how to get to y'all, where y'all gonna be at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you broadcast everything.
What female y'all deal with?
Yeah.
What hookah lounge y'all like to go to every other weekend? What dinner spot, brunch spot y'all be at? Brunch? It's easy. Y'all post y'all location. Yeah. Y'all emotional. Y'all females. Y'all be pillow talking y'all female. They ain't solid. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, stop it. You gotta play chess.
But that's what he get paid to do. And that's what they not really understanding. You not safe.
Bro, stop it, bro.
It just needs to
Cinco, right? I don't know if y'all was in the stream yesterday. When I was talking to Cinco, I was like, man, it ain't really that deep.
It's not.
It's not that deep of an issue for me to even be trying to like really diss the nigga. Bro, I would literally do this and you would fly across the room, bro. And I'm like, it's really no reason in me doing it. And then the following day, this gets online and say what he said. So I'm going to tell y'all this right now. As a chat, as a community, I want y'all to know, it ain't no more boundaries. I'm going to say what I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it. And Reggie ain't going to do nothing about it. Not a damn thing.
He said, get y'all broke ass some good Wi-Fi. Nigga, we got the top Wi-Fi Xfinity offers.
They look.
Y'all get upset.
They mad because
your Wi-Fi not good.
They're mad because we agreeing with Reggie how his character is because he don't gotta. Why should he do all of that, bro? And y'all talking about the fade, bro. Let's be honest, bro. A lot of y'all can't even fight, bro. A lot of y'all can't even fight, dog. You hear me?
Bias as hell. No, we right or wrong.
No, ain't no bias.
It's right. There's right and there's wrong. We don't believe in staying neutral in no situation.
That's what I'm saying.
There is right and there is wrong. At the end of the day, this shit is bullshit. Do y'all understand that this is a dumbass fight? This is a dumbass argument over somebody who didn't want to date a scammer? Do y'all understand that? Let's start talking about, what's her name? Rhea? Mm-hmm. Rhea, okay. What to say? Gotta be Reggie auntie or a Halle fan.
Definitely not a Halle fan. Definitely.
Okay. Nah. Y'all ain't seen the crash.
Y'all
hold on. But let's talk about Raya. I forgot. I don't know. Okay, look, she supposedly stay out here in Houston. Y'all, it's so many ways to make money out here in this city. It's so many ways. You do not have to scam. She's beautiful. She could be somebody's model. She could be somebody's brand ambassador. She can do anything she wants to do with this clout that she got right now. Obviously, she had a little motion before. If she had Almighty Jay trying to collab or whatever Jay was trying to do. Now, I ain't seen Jay in a long ass time. Since Jania. And that was... Shit, I don't even know.
Man, that was a long time ago.
Damn, when was Jania talking to Jay? That was years ago. Like COVID, before or after COVID, that was a long ass time ago. But regardless of the fact, baby, it's so much more to do with your life than to promote scams or be a part of a scam. It's so much more. Especially that type of scam. That type of stuff. You're stealing from families who need something. The people that y'all are saying are broke. You're stealing from people who are broke and don't have it and are naive and illiterate and don't understand that they can't trust people who do things like that. So you promoting that on your platform is teaching people that fuck with you that they can go and get scammed as long as you post it because you're vouching for it. Even though you got paid to vouch for it, it doesn't matter. All money ain't good money.
Yeah.
And as a young woman, you shouldn't be carrying yourself like that because people can use you to set people up or they'll set you up. Man. At the end of the day. Or somebody will get mad because you link to the shit and they'll come and harm you at the end of the day. So let's start there. So I would want, as if Reggie was my son, I would want Reggie to date somebody of some substance.
Yeah,
somebody who values themselves and their life and his career and his fan base and support system, values that enough to not have no dealings with no bullshit like that. Especially you don't have to do that. Especially if you don't have to do that. That is not something she has to do. She can go work at a club and be a bottle girl. She could be a dancer. Yeah. She could be a model. She can work at Target. She can work any fucking where. She can work from home. You need a job, baby. I could point you in the direction. I can point you. I can show you how to hustle. She can do hair. She can pick up a trade, learn how to do lashes. This scamming shit is not a good look for her.
Lame, bro.
It's not a good look for her. She's too beautiful for that.
People out here trying to pay bills, so you.
So why does Reggie have to fuck with a person that does that? Why? Would y'all?
That's crazy.
Would y'all?
They would. This new generation, they'll do anything for money.
And what if y'all tapped in with me after I posted something like that, and then I took everything in your fucking account? What would you want to do to me? Be honest. What would you want to do to me? You would want to cause harm to me or someone I love, somebody I care about, the next up person. And for Reggie, for her, it would be Reggie because Reggie is the next big thing next to her, right? So y'all are defending some bullshit. Just because Ddg'S said, it's just a promo. It's more than a promo. You have to have some morals, bro. It ain't just about money all the time. Ddg'S will obviously do anything for the bag. Anything. I won't.
And look.
I won't.
And when Reggie said Ddg'S music is trash, I guarantee he got in his feelings.
He did, but he been telling them it was trash.
Feelings, bro.
He said it was trash at Streamer University.
But look.
That's nothing to be mad about.
But look.
Laugh it off.
But people gonna say, but he got Ddg'S rich though, so he don't care. Clearly, he still do have feelings that even though he got this much money. Like, so what they tell you about a person?
That's his trigger word. That's his trigger word that his music is trash. Honestly, if my name came up, if my picture was the only one that came up when somebody type in a poop emoji on Apple Music, that would hurt my fucking feelings.
Hey.
That would hurt my fucking feelings. So that is his trigger word. But at the end of the day, are you going to use that as motivation to keep going? Or are you going to cry every time somebody do that and say something about you? And you're going to want to fight every time? And just to let y'all know, y'all keep talking about, oh, y'all only reacting to what Reggie said. I done seen both of these clips on TikTok already. I already know what he said. I already know what Reggie said. We just reacting, putting our opinion on it because that's what we get asked to do. Okay? So this is entertainment. Just like he said, it's a skit. This is a skit too. It's a response to a skit.
Now, one thing. Oh, let me see what time it is. What time is it? What time is it? I gotta see the reservation. Is it? You know what time the reservation is?
I think like 11.
What time is it?
10:20.
Oh, 10:20. Yeah, all right, bet. Cool.
That was so lame.
I ain't even really trying to, you know what I mean?
People who disrespect the dead, I fear for y'all. I fear for y'all. I ain't never spoke on nobody's dead, nobody.
The new generation, they don't have no morals. They don't have no respect. And it's a reason why the world is the way it is. It's a reason why a lot of these, they don't even live long. They don't even live to be 25, this generation. Because y'all parents don't care about y'all for real. Because if they did, they would have been putting belt to ass.
Right.
You being disrespectful and all of that. See, y'all in that soft era of parenting. You hear me? That's exactly why. And then your parents and stuff, they want to be crying, so I don't know what happened. I didn't raise him this way. Man, your parents know how they raised you, bro. They allowed y'all to disrespect them, and they want to give you everything and not make you earn stuff. You hear me? And then you come across somebody who was raised with respect, and they ain't gonna let you make it. You hear me?
I'm hollering. It's just
One thing, I don't know if y'all listen to Pink Dreads, but if you listen to the hook, y'all know why I don't play about. You feel me? I don't play, bro. I do not play. I know your daddy rolling in his grave right now, bro. Like, damn, I really gave life to this little and this made a joke of me, and he ain't gonna come to my funeral. It's crazy, bro. That shit is wild to me. I ain't gonna lie.
This shit is so lame.
Keep it $150.
You too old.
I can really go way deeper. But I want you to check my temp. I want you to understand that you started something that ain't gonna never end.
You started it. You started it. You started it. You spoke on something that had to do with him because you like to insert. You see a wave and you like to ride it. You already told us that with the Chris Sale situation. You see a wave and you like to ride it.
To stay relevant.
Whatever is trending, you have an opinion on it.
Stay relevant.
That is what you do. We are reactors. That is what we do. You, on the other hand, you're a rapper, right? So you don't have to speak on the trending topics.
At all.
You don't have to do that because you have music.
Yeah, for real.
You have your own art that you can do. You have something else that you can showcase to the world to where we don't even have to think about what somebody else got going on in their life. But because you know that you can get a bag off of it, you sell your soul to it.
A lot of people sell their soul for money, and that's exactly why that their life is the way that it is.
And let me tell y'all something about us. We not at 30, what we at, 36.7K? We're not here because we dick rode anybody. We're here because people like us and people don't like us. That's just all the way 100. We started in 2019 and took off. We took a break. Now we back. At the end of the day, it was a lot of people who did not like what we had to say because we always stood on what the fuck we felt, whether it rubbed people the wrong way or not. We have pissed off a lot of people and we have gotten support from a lot of people. We have pissed off a lot of famous and known people, and we have gotten a lot of support from famous and known people. So at the end of the day, it don't fucking matter. It don't matter. Be you and stand on what you believe in. At the end of the day, I don't give a damn how much more money this nigga got. If he do some bullshit, I'm on his ass.
But it's crazy. They talking like Ddg'S God or something. That's how they talking.
Yeah, like well, he ruins careers. No,
like, bro, stop it.
The only career you can take from somebody is the one you gave, the one you provided. Even that you can't do because God is above all. You're not God. You didn't create this man. You didn't create his success. He got known off of being him.
I only know one Ddg's song off the top of my head right now. Moonwalking in Calabasas.
How does it go?
Ever since I was a jit. So that's the only thing. That's the only.
Moonwalking in the Calabasas.
That's the only even. I don't know a whole DDG.
What's the? And you know what? I like that Coil Ray one. How does it go?
I don't know.
Oh, how does it go? No. I'm not trying to be funny. How does it go? The song with Coil Ray.
I don't know. And it's crazy because I like DDG. You know what I'm saying? I like some of his music, but I don't know. I'm not riding around putting in no DDG, dog. My kids now telling my daddy, play that new DDG. Ain't nobody doing that, fam. So y'all can say what y'all want to say. Y'all crazy. Man, please.
No, y'all. Seriously, I actually did like that song. And I felt like that song with Coil Ray was going to take him. Honestly.
So, Reggie, look, whether you talking about Halo or Reggie on that, it's wrong, bro. It's wrong, bro.
It doesn't matter.
It's wrong.
All of it is stupid.
Both of them wrong talking about it like it's wrong,
it's
bro.
Stupid. Raya, whatever the fuck she wrong because she a scamming asshole.
It's so easy for black people to go against each other, bro, because it's a reason why the other races view us as the bottom of the barrel, bro.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Because this is what we do.
Because they think we are nothing but drama, bro, and we don't have sense. We don't have book smarts. It's easy for them to turn us against each other, bro. Y'all some goofies, bro. Ain't nobody look. At the end of the day, y'all parents need to whoop y'all ass, bro. Because if they don't whoop y'all ass, somebody in the world, they gonna put belt to ass in another way. You hear me?
Right, and we can't always be there to save you.
Crazy.
Your parents not gonna always be able to step in and be like, oh no, he was a good person. They don't care. They don't give a damn about that. But this y'all fave.
I called you out the box. You said you gonna call another to fade you. Whatever. Then you got McDonald's workers on TikTok threatening me instead of giving me a number 9 with cheese. Like, I don't understand what your angle gonna be with this.
What's wrong with working at McDonald's? As long as he got a job, as long as he provided for himself, everybody starts at the bottom. Everybody starts at the bottom.
Are you, Reggie?
You came from stealing from strippers. You took $500 out the club from a stripper, from a dancer. So I don't want to hear nothing about somebody who went and made that $500 honestly.
Yeah.
Versus somebody who went in Magic City and stole from a hard-working dancer who was using her talent in the way that she knew how to make a way for her family and herself and maybe had kids. But you proudly took that money, and I would never, you couldn't pay me to tell nobody I did no shit like that.
Somebody said who listened to DDG in 2025. Bro, like, they just going crazy in the chat. You hear me? But it's crazy. Look. To all you haters in the chat, dog. Y'all watching. Y'all ain't gotta watch. You hear me?
You don't have to watch.
But y'all still locked in. You hear me? We don't care about none of that. But look, let me say this, baby. Let me say this. Look, bro. Do y'all think we really care? We've been on Corman and Corey channel. Boot camp. We've been on Kiana J. You know what I'm saying? We've been on some big YouTube channels, bro. So we just had disappeared for a while, bro, to get our life together and our mental straight. You hear me? We don't give a damn about what y'all talking about. You hear me? Whether you like my opinion or our opinion or not, it really don't matter because at the end of the day, we will react to a damn baby elephant shitting on a giraffe, baby. You hear me? If it's gonna pay the bills, bro, and we gonna give our honest opinion, bro. We don't care.
Money.
What are you talking about?
Hey, we want better Wi-Fi, like y'all said.
What is y'all talking about?
So we appreciate y'all for coming. Crazy. We really do appreciate y'all for watching.
Don't eat a lunchable.
Like we said, our success, where we are right now, we got here from being liked and being unliked. So it's okay that y'all don't like what we saying. It's okay. I promise you. This is going to be something that is going to die down, and then there's going to be somebody else beefing.
Reactions pay our bills, bro. Y'all want to know. Reactions pay. Everybody that does reactions, it pays their bills. Every 21st, YouTubers get a check to pay whatever bills they need to pay.
Why do y'all think, and see, honestly, when we started reacting, people wasn't really reacting like that.
Bro, y'all don't know shit.
So now all the big YouTubers are starting to do reactions, and they doing their own clip pages.
They goofy.
Y'all don't. No,
I'm saying. I'm talking about they goofy in the chat.
Y'all don't know. Like, you gotta get. I would tap into it too. If I seen reaction channels making money like that, Hood Babies, all that, I would tap into it too.
Let me say this because look, I see one that's going hard in the chat that support us. So I'm about to shout him out. Hey, shout out to Slick Drew in the chat, bro. Hey, you a real one. Hey, you a real one. Stay solid. Hey, stay away from anything goofy. Just like I teach my son, stay away from goofy shit, dog. Yeah. You ain't gotta be a follower to fit in, bro. At the end of the day, we all have to walk our own path. You hear me? Yeah. I always stand 10 toes down, chest up, head out. Yeah. Chest out, head up. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like, bro, stop it, man.
It's crazy.
I have no interest in being your homie. I don't give a f about how nobody feel about what I'm saying or none of that. I'm on your until you my age, nigga. How about that? Until you turn my age, when you end up having a kid, bro, that's when I'm gonna leave you alone so you can see what it's like.
No, you're not. Okay?
I think that's when I'm gonna leave you alone. So whenever you have a kid, I'm probably gonna dead this. But until then, bro, I'm on your.
Because even with that, like, he can be looking at you and learning from your situation and decide to not have a kid. Or he can decide to be married and have a kid. Or he can decide to do what he's doing right now. Choose what's best for him. Choose a woman who is good for him and fits his standards. And have a kid with that person. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about the looks. It ain't all about this and that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, you put us on. You told us who Halle really was. And that's very unfortunate because I thought different. And I don't judge nobody because, you know, no, I'm not perfect myself, but you told us who Halle was and I didn't fuck with that. I didn't fuck with how she treated you or things that she's done to manipulate you mentally, the threatening to abort. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
Hey,
I
look,
support that.
Hey, look, so, at the end of the day, be careful who you choose to have kids with at the end of the day. And this is what I'm going to say. If somebody really cared so much about their child and the situation that they going through right now, like meaning like they gotta go through this months and bro, ain't nobody about to post no beef, whether it's fake or not, so she can use that against him so where he can never get to see his son. You hear me?
Y'all see what she doing.
Don't nobody got time for that. So
y'all see what Halle doing, and I feel like he's falling right into her trap.
He's selling his soul for a bag when he's supposed to be really focusing on getting his son.
Getting a baby. Like showing the judge that you are worthy and you are safe enough for this baby to be with you. They got you doing supervised visits, dog. I don't like that. That feels like jail. That feels like y'all got him on house arrest. Bro, I don't like that.
I'm sorry. I gotta look. The fact that look. I already said how I felt about the situation. I feel like it's just dumb and they should both just leave it alone. Yeah. But I will never get this vision out of my head of you typing him in on Apple Music and a damn doodle emoji show up.
Who did that? Who set that up?
That's crazy.
Who set that up?
That's crazy.
I want to know who set that up. Because how?
Somebody had to pay for that or something, or
how did that happen?
How does that?
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna search it up because honestly, I feel like that's disrespectful. Just being real. Cause even Reggie said, he not all the way. Everything ain't trash, bro. He may not have the most likable lyrics or the most catchy lyrics, but he have his moments. He definitely do have his moments. That's fucking disrespectful. But at the end of the day, y'all. Halo is the one who doesn't win here. And I think that's what everybody is not paying attention to. Y'all, this baby is not going to be able to, experience his daddy the way he needs to experience his daddy, bro. And we know he's a great father. I don't give a damn what Halle talking about. Everybody experience everybody differently. I feel like that family is great for Halo.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like Halo is the one of the most favoritist internet babies right now.
Yeah, I can tell that he love his son though for
He
sure.
love that baby.
But my point is, bro, you doing all this to make money and all that, bro. It's some things you just gotta just leave
it
alone, bro. You don't have full custody yet. Like you gotta
Let's get there.
Like,
let's get him and get that situation.
And then you can go back to doing your little beef and what you've been doing that's what made your career. You
are inciting riots. You are inciting violence. You are inciting bullying. You're inciting all things negative. And Halle is smart enough to use this against you. And her lawyers, even if Halle don't pick it up, her lawyers are watching you. Her lawyer that represents her is writing everything down that you're doing, especially Dub. Just tell that nigga to just be quiet all the way together. But anyway, y'all, I'm not finna sit here and watch the rest of this shit. We 7 minutes in and it got a whole hour. I'm not finna watch the rest of this. I hope this is deaded after this, just being real.
Yeah, cause it's getting corny. And look,
somebody said, "Oh, it makes sense. She a fan of his BM." Who said I was a Halle fan? Hell no, I'm a Chloe fan.
She a Chloe fan.
I like Chloe. I said I don't fuck with. Where did you get that? I don't fuck with Halle. How she doing? I don't fuck with that.
We know she ain't rap.
I'm not on it. I'm not on that. No. No,
on, bro. We ain't support no female.
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
That's doing that
I don't support doing DDG the way that he's being done. I want him to be in his child life.
Yeah.
I want him to have Halo.
Yeah.
I want them to share Halo, but he's not. It's not right to take him from a dad that wants to be there. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Fuck Halle. Fuck everybody else. That baby need his dad. Period. So anyway, thank y'all for watching, especially the ones on Twitch. We new to Twitch. I really, really appreciate y'all for fucking with us. Like, this is new. And it's really exciting. Y'all might think we not mad. We used to this. We are cut for it. Okay? So we appreciate y'all for supporting. If whether you said something negative or positive, thank you. For real. We love y'all.
Real talk.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
It's very important.
Tap the notification bell so everybody that way.
Tell them we the next up because we the best.
And that's on Andy Game.
No big facts.
All right, until next time.
Peace.